Top 20 Most Horrifying Hunting Dolls. Haunted dolls are one of the few paranormal artifacts that may evoke fear in the hearts of both believers and skeptics. These creepy lifelike figurines were previously harmless toys, but now people are afraid of them because of the mysterious powers and unsettling presence people say they possess. Paranormal investigators are increasingly drawn to stories of hunting involving dolls, which pique their interest while also inspiring a healthy dose of fear. So before we start, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned as we look at the top 20 most horrifying actual hunting dolls. At number 20, Amanda the Doll. Amanda is a lonely doll according to legend. eBay sold her in August 2003 and released her next year. The owners experienced strange occurrences and no longer desired the doll. The doll was auctioned more than 20 times for a long period. They always gave the same reasons for selling. A woman couldn't dispose of the doll. She dreamt of Amanda dragging her. She turned on the lights one cold night. She was shocked by her feet. She dialed 911 for her injured feet. As she looked down, her feet returned to their normal state. Amanda grinned and changed back to her original look. Moving on to number 19, Caroline. Caroline was first obtained from an antique shop in Salem, and ever since then, she has been the focus of numerous paranormal investigations carried out in that city. When Caroline is held close to a person's ears, according to multiple witnesses, she is said to give a hushed whisper. Caroline's second owner stated that she would always tell him, "Make it you." It has been asserted that Caroline can be seen moving books and other items around the house. During the investigation that took place in 2004, she was last spotted. Number 18. The Susie Doll. Lorraine Warren's Susie Doll Case Files. Heather Platt turned 6 in 1983. Susie Doll, Aunt Robin's handmade doll, was given to Heather. Heather saw this doll without fear, making her braver than us. An animal howl woke Linda up one night. Linda saw a street shadow approaching. The shadow gradually darkened the street lights until it disappeared. Next morning, Heather placed Susie Doll on the couch for breakfast. When she turned to her cereal, Susie Doll was sitting in the rocking chair across the room. Number 17. Old Man Puppet. Jane Harris got his puppet from its previous owner, who said that the doll suffocated him. The man obtained the puppet and kept it in a drawer by his bed. One day, he woke up to find the puppet's hands choking him. The old man puppet allegedly caused physical harm and haunted the victim's dreams. Jane recorded the puppet to monitor for suspicious activity. Night vision footage shows the puppet moving inside its glass box, fueling concerns for possession. Number 16. Elmo. A Florida family claimed in 2008 that their 2-year-old son James was threatened by an Elmo Knows Your Name toy. Initially, the doll performed as expected, using James' name as a predetermined set of sentences from its internal memory bank. In contrast, after the Bowman parents replaced the Elmo's batteries, the toy took a malevolent tone, repeating the phrase, "Kill James," over and over again. Number 15. Devil Infant Doll. Devil infant dolls are creepy, right? Voodoo and witchcraft began in New Orleans, where this terrible doll story begins. This area's strange legend makes it fitting for this ghostly doll's story. Mary LeVoux cursed a Scotsman's bride who died in childbirth in the 1800s. The curse continued. The father adopted the child of Satan born to the bride. Despite her father's care till her death, residents feared the infant. To protect themselves from her, state residents bought copies of the newborn. Number 14. The Pulau Ubin Barbie. A young girl's soul blessed one Barbie doll regularly in Singapore for good health and wealth. Legend has it that in 1914, a German couple believed to be spies were caught while their daughter managed to flee. She fell to her death while trying to escape quickly. Her ashes were put in an urn and a shrine was built to honor her. A man purchased the Barbie doll to use as a substitute for the little girl's spirit that had been appearing to him for 3 consecutive nights. He then took the doll to the shrine. Number 13. Voodoo Zombie Doll. In October 2004, a woman from Galveston, Texas, purchased a haunted New Orleans zombie voodoo doll on eBay. The box was tied up. She removed the peculiar thing from its miniature coffin and put it on display. Big mistake, she says. Scared, the doll attacked her. She put it back in the box, but it still haunted her dreams. She attempted to burn it, but failed. It was cut with a broken tool and buried in a cemetery. The shallow grave caused the doll to return dirty to her front door. True, it may seem unreal. Number 12. The Doll at Hugang. A doll found under a tree by pedestrians had covered eyes. The Hugang doll was found in Singapore around 2014. A Reddit thread disclosed that the doll's inscription, which was in Arabic, meant "in the name of God," after photos of the doll were posted online. This little dolly has supposedly been moving about by itself and speaking in a woman's voice. The owner had to take it far away and blindfold it to get rid of it. Number 11. Patty Reed's Doll. Patty's doll is in bad condition. She was overwhelmed. She is a scary doll, but not considered haunted. She's unappealing to look at, and her expression says that she's seen a lot. Legend has it that Patty's family, the Donners, practiced cannibalism. They were stranded in a snowstorm and resorted to eating leather, mice, and eventually each other. Patty's doll saw the clan cannibalizing each other. They all went back to San Jose, but the doll saw many terrible things. Number 10. Harold. Harold is reported to be the first haunted doll sold on eBay, and his first auction piqued the interest of paranormal investigators all around the world. According to legend, the doll's various owners experienced abrupt illness and injury witnessing the doll smiling at them. Number 9. Letta. Letta, also known as Letta Me Out, is one of the scariest haunted dolls on the market. The 200-year-old wooden and human hair sculpture is child-sized. Carrie Walton, the doll's owner, found Letta in an abandoned Wagga Wagga home in the 1970s. Walton took the figure home to Queensland. Strange events followed. Rearranging housewares, floor scuffs appeared. Walton's children had nightmares and woke up crying that Letta was talking and moving. Number 8. Pupa. According to folklore, Pupa the doll was given to a little Italian girl in the 1920s as a present. She kept the doll, which allegedly has human hair, until her death in 2005. She assured her family that Pupa was still alive, and following her death, her family members reported that the doll's activity had grown, her glass case heating up, words like "Pupa hate" scribbled on the inside, moving positions, and tapping the glass. The current location of Pupa is uncertain. Number 7. Okiku. Okiku's 17-year-old big brother bought this 16-inch pink kimono doll in 1918. A severe cold killed his sister. After a year he bought the doll. The doll, named Okiku, was placed on the family shrine in honor of their daughter. The doll's hair grew, signaling that their daughter's spirit had moved in. After moving, the family donated the doll to the Menenji Temple, where it remains today. The doll's hair must be cut annually, and photos of her with different hair lengths have appeared. A doll's hair snip was found to be from a small child. Okiku may have clipped it. Number 6. The Haunted Gang. The camera in the dollhouse is in a Pennsylvania home's attic. The paranormal investigators bought 8 haunted dolls named Crystal, True, Monica, Charla, Isaac, Lily, Ashley, and Cameron. While researching the dolls, the scientists decided to provide them a home. People can view the dollhouse webcam online, just like the panda cam at the Smithsonian. They're not hunting for signs of paranormal activity, but they are watching them eat bamboo. Cameras can capture suspicious activities. A boy appeared in 2009, and a demon-like figure was captured in 2012. Number 5. Joliet. Joliet the doll, purportedly now owned by a woman named Anna, has been passed down through numerous generations from mother to daughter. The doll is claimed to curse each daughter, causing her to have 2 children, a daughter who will subsequently be handed the doll, and a son who will die within 3 days of delivery. The lost son's spirit are claimed to enter the doll and cry all night. Number 4. The Island of the Dolls. Xochimilco canals south of Mexico City contain the Island of the Dolls. Broken dolls cover the island. The old island owner, Julian Santana Barrera, decorated the island with dolls to appease the soul of a girl who drowned nearby. Only boats can get there. Due to its spooky story and awful state, the Island of the Dolls attracts tourists. The dolls often whisper to island visitors. Visitors are encouraged to leave offerings or dolls on the island to add to the collection. Number 3. Robert. Robert the doll has a scary backstory. Eugene talked to the doll often, and his parents claimed the doll talked back. Eugene blamed small accidents on the doll. As Eugene grew up, Robert was kept in an attic and often heard moving or making noises. Robert lives in the Martello Gallery. Key West Art and Historical Museum still attracts a lot of attention. Each year, skeptics take pictures of the doll without permission and then experience misfortunes, leading them to believe in Robert's cursed power. The doll receives many regretful letters from these individuals. Number 2. Annabelle. Annabelle, the scary doll in the Conjuring and Annabelle movies, was based on the Warrens' story. Meet one of the most famous haunted dolls in history for $169. Annabelle was a Warren family member. They kept an item from every paranormal investigation and supposedly trapped the mischievous spirit inside it as per legend. She was known as a violent and hostile spirit who roamed the house alone. Annabelle was put in a box to protect the Warrens after dealing with her. Finally, at number 1, Mandy. Mandy does not get along with others. Staff at the Quesnel Museum in Canada, where she now resides, said she must be kept in a separate exhibit case. She knocks over other dolls when she is shown with them. Staff also say that their lunches vanish and that tourist camera frequently fail when photographing the doll. Mandy is a porcelain baby doll that was most likely made in Europe around 1910. The donor reportedly told the museum that she was getting rid of the doll because it cried at night. Haunted dolls, in the end, serve as a disturbing reminder that there are forces in the universe that defy explanation, leading us to ponder the unknown and doubt our own ideas of reality. So, as the night falls and the wolves howl, keep a careful eye on your childhood toys, since you never know if a restless soul is lurking within. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the section down below. Thanks for watching.